Right, here is another Wi-Fi match. This is actually my 100th Wi-Fi battle. Even though the battle itself is not anything particularly special, I couldn't really think of anything special to do for it and couldn't think of anything I could maybe do quickly. So, yeah, there's nothing incredibly special about this particular battle, but that doesn't stop me getting another reason to do special things or even need a reason. And one thing you may notice or you may not notice is that I'm running this on normal speed for most of the match. Just because before with a faster speed, I found it really hard to narrate and keep up, and I don't know how viewable that was. So I slowed it down. Well, I've not really slowed it down, just left it as the way it is, which is still kind of slow. I may try find a way to speed it up in between two times and one time, like 1.5 times, and then it might be a bit more of a reasonable speed. Um, so yeah, the match here allowed off with a Kyle just to see if it's like might be choice if it doesn't have leftovers or not. It might be choice and just want to trick me something if they don't know about the clutch ability, which means I don't actually use my item. I go for the flame orb. Lucky enough, it's a physical Jirachi, and they go for the body slam, and they actually get the power hacks, which kind of hurts because one of the main things about the slow punny is its speed. Other than that, it's max HP, and then it's just meant to take a few hits and go quite fast. It's such a run and encoring. But I guess it still works in the sense that it's still fairly bulky, not massively bulky, so I could just encore something last instead of first, so that could still work useful. I'm just stayed in here to see what he was going to go for. I actually forgot what he just went for, and I just went for Digipunch. I get the confusion hacks, which they don't seem to my mind, and I go for the encore on whatever they just did with Politoed. And I go for the encore again to lock him into Sucker Punch, which was quite well. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. I thought they might try and set up like a substitute or a Sour Stance, so I thought, why not? May as well go for it. It's my best option at the moment. So I go to Tropius at the moment, knowing he's locked into Sucker Punch, and I'm just going to go for the substitute because if they stay in, I get a free sub. If they switch out, I also get a free sub. So that's going to work well for me. And I absolutely love this Tropius, even though it is a really stally thing, and it just loves to stall the hell out of things, and some of the times, or most of the time, it actually isn't that successful. It just stalls for no real reason. It's got a goodish ability and whatnot, and it's a goodish set, but it could be better, and it is walled by certain things. So yeah, but I quite like it for. It's just a bit of a difference. I've never actually used Tropius before in this gen or last gen, so yeah, it's quite good. And I think I protect. Oh wait, no, I go for the Leech Seed, then get the Leech Seed, then I protect next turn to get more Leech Seed, just to heal up and see if they're still going to go for hidden power. Because I'm pretty sure this thing is choice. I think it's specs, I might think. I think I figured what it was later on in the match when I was playing, but I can't remember now. I think it might be specs. If not, it is scarfed. So yeah, bring in, what do you call it, the Love Disc 2, because I know this is obviously hidden power ice. What hidden power? Why would you use hidden power against Tropius if it isn't ice? It's got to be ice because it learns stuff like thunder and that. So why wouldn't you use that? That's a neutral powerful attack. But the ice is obviously to try and take it out. So I just bring this guy in and hope to do something. And the sad thing about Love This 2 is it is completely walled by Toxicroak with dry skin because I can't poison it, I can't waterfall it, I can wish to protect it, but that will not do anything to Toxicroak. So I'm going to switch out here because I'm pretty sure Hirayama should be able to take most attacks it has, and if it tries to set up, I can whirlwind it away before it really does much. So I come in and he goes for the substitute, so I know I'm pretty confident here it's going to do something like a Source Dance or a Bowl Cap. It's not going to attack it, I'll try and set up so I could whirlwind it away first, and then see what's going to happen. So it goes for the bowl cap. For some reason I was thinking it's a Source Dance set, but it's a bowl cap set. And it's obviously got +1 attack and defense. I don't really have any attacks with Hirayama to attack it with. Actually I do, I'm lying. I'm not purposely lying, I have Earthquake. But that's going to be a bit more of a problem. But it might be even better at that point if I just started Earthquaking that thing. And if it became too much of a problem, I'll just whirlwind it out. And here I don't know why I stayed in. I don't know. I should have switched to my love disc too because Harryana gets burnt here, and I have thick fat, not guts. So my attack is going to be halved here, and I'm not going to be doing too much. So let's go for the first pump to try and paralyze this thing. So I don't know what kind of Polytoad this is. I don't know much about Polytoad at the moment. I liked Polytoad before it got Drizzle. I love Polytoad, even though the set of Polytoad I used to use was kind of a weird random set that didn't really work well, but it was a pretty good special defensive set. So I'm just kind of staying in here as Death Flutter, I guess. I should have actually just kept it a bit and. Oh wait, I think I'm just trying to paralyze him with first palm. I could have actually kept this later on just to whirlwind Toxicroak out until I could get a safe switch to Heracross and Earthquake it, which would probably be a better choice. Or just even, well actually I can't really Earthquake it, use attacks of Hariyama, but it is still good for purposes of whirlwinding, and I still get damage with my attacks anyway, so that's not going to be bad. So I just go for the first palm. They switch out for a reason. I can't remember. The Politoed actually have enough HP to be KO'd. I'm kind of half paying attention to the battle and half in my own little world. So I go for first palm. I don't get the power hacks, which is pretty bad. And I just stay in to scout what they're going to do because I'm pretty sure they are choice because of when I went into Love Disc 2, they switched out when they could have Thunderbolted in. I don't know why it's Thunderbolt, it's Thunder, considering they're running a rain team, I would have thought that Thunder would have been a better choice because, well, it's always got to hit in the rain, it's a chance of paralyzing, and it's a more powerful attack. But because this is a quite specially defensive set, I know, well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I can live a Thunderbolt from this thing. And I'm thinking it might be Scarf from the dark. It could be Specs. I don't know. I can't tell. I've not really played the Genie thing that much. I don't even know what type this is. Is this the pure flying type? I think it is. But yeah, I can get the Leech Seed off, which is going to be useful. And I think I go for the no, I go for the Protect. I could have went for the Substitute, which could have worked well, but I wanted to just go for the Protect and be a little bit greedy. So I'm thinking here, he's probably going to go for the Protect, and I'm going to speed this up a lot now, because this is a massive stall war, and it's just horrible. See, I think one of my air slashes is missed or something as well. I do get a few air slash, and I get a leech seed miss when I'm actually able to get a leech seed. And yeah, it's kind of bad. But even with a leech seed, because of the rain and because of the black sludge, it still heals more than I take away, which is pretty bad. And I don't really do too much damage with air slash, and when I do actually hit. And yeah, this was actually goes on a lot longer than I thought I originally did. I was kind of like half the time I was paying attention to the battle, and half the time I was like just on internet doing internet things. I think I was on MSN or something at the time, so it didn't seem as long as it was, but it was massively long, and I'm just stalling out here for ages. And then there's one point just a bit before near the end. I think it might be in this point here actually. I should have actually substituted there when I was at the 118 HP, and then you wouldn't have healed as much HP. When he attacked me again, I might have been able to take him down with an air slash. I got quite lucky here that he decided not to go for any more substitutes. He decided just to stay out in the open, which was kind of bizarre, as there's a few times he could have probably predicted me to go for the Protect, and he could have set up a free sub, which would have been quite good for him. Even I would have probably broke it again. It's still quite useful, and that was just so close there, that HP he had. So close, but I don't think I'm able to live it and that easily, and I know if I could maybe get a bit more HP, I should be able to KO again next turn. And what do I do here? Oh, he Jane punched, and I didn't. I don't know. It's going too fast for me to keep up, but I'm so close. And one thing that's going through my head, I was just thinking, if I get enough, just get low enough HP. I kept forgetting it bulked up, not Stars Dance. I don't even think you learn Stars Dance, but it means it's got +6 defense and +6 attack. So I was thinking, fine, I'm safe now. I'm pretty sure I could bring Heracross in here and live a +6 Sucker Punch because I resist it and it's unstabbed. But then I forgot, wait, it's got +6 defense. So that pretty much means I would be screwed. But by chance, I get a crit. And without that crit, I think I was quite likely to lose. There was only one other chance I had, which was to get my Behe Yem, or whatever it's called, and he had Drain Punch and Sucker Punch, and hopefully have him go for the Sucker Punch on that, and I substitute, and so then I would Psychic the next turn, and I should be able to take it out. That's providing it doesn't Drain Punch it, and that was like my only other hope, I think, of getting rid of that, without getting the correct Earthquake. So here I just stay in here, because I may as well get as much damage and guard jump as I can. I don't know what move it's got to go for, so he sets up a sub, which kinda sucks really, but what are you gonna do about that? And yeah, and he goes for an Earthquake. Huh, that was quite lucky, but it does a hell of a lot of damage despite the fact I resist it. Well, you got a critical hit. That makes sense. But it would have made more sense. It depends, actually, I guess. He might have Outrage and he might not have Dragon Claw. It might be something like a Substitute, Sword Stance, Earthquake, Outrage set, or something random like that. So I'm going to Earthquake again. Because I'm Scarfed, Latias, I can't hit Latias at the moment, and which has probably been his better choice to go in at the moment. So I switched it to low panning essentially as death fodder so I could bring something else in and see what it's going to do, hoping it's not something like a calm mindset and it'll just be awful. But yeah, I'm just going to go for a fake out. Just to see if it's scarfed or anything, or if it's choice, or if it's got leftovers, really just to scout that out. It's leftovers, so I guess it's more bulky set, it could be a Calminder or something, and I know it's not going to be locked into Dragon Pulse. We could have encored it, but to be honest, there isn't anything that's going to be like, yay, I can switch right into a Dragon Pulse very easily, so that was just really not good on my part. And I can't remember what else. I know I've got my Behe Yem at the moment. I'm not sure if I've got anything else, but Hercules is probably my best bet to get rid of Latias. I think I might still have my Love Disc too, which could have maybe stalled it with Toxic, but it would have lasted a while and it would have been stalled. So I'll just go for the Mega Horn, which does a ton of damage to that Jirachi. I did not expect it to do it as much as it did, and it hits again, and pretty much this is the end of the match. I get a late game lucky sweep. To be honest, I want to stay down and keep Mega Horning, just hoping that I'll keep hitting. Just hoping. He brings in this guy now. I know I think it's a pure flying type, but a +1 Mega Horn, even a neutral 0 Mega Horn at that HP should probably KO it, and it hits and it's able to KO, and that's just brilliant. Hercules is the star of my team in this match. I really quite like it, and it's mainly due to, I don't know, I'm trying to think here if there's anything that might have really Moxie could have came in really useful for. It might have came in useful for that pure flying type, but it was already low HP. I don't know why he does this. He switches Garchomp and then he switches out to Politoed. Why would you do that? I'm not threatened by a Garchomp. I know it's not scarfed or anything. Even if it was, I probably would still stay in and hope that it would speed. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head the speed of Heracross and Garchomp. I'm presuming a Jolly Garchomp would outspeed me definitely. I'm not sure about an Adamant. Adamant would probably still outspeed. I'm Adamant anyway. I always go for Adamant with Scarf or Modest with Scarf, and then I go for the Speed Nature with a Specs or Band. That's normally how I'll go for it. And I'll be honest, I'm really surprised that Megahorn kept it, and I get a crit there, but against Latias and with a plus what 4 whatever I got, it just came, it didn't really matter that much. And yeah, that was just a really lucky late game too. Like I said, I only had one other option to get rid of that Toxicroak, and it relied on luck that they wouldn't Drain Punch and they would Sucker Punch. And who knows if they would have done that. It would have been quite good if they did do that. I would have got to use BHM. But yeah, that is the end of the match. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I shall see you all next time.